The UK government has just made a huge bet on going green. As part of an extensive environmental plan, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has announced that he is moving forward to 2030, the deadline on when new cars that use fossil fuel exclusively for propulsion will be banned from sale. Previously, it had been 2040. Plug-in hybrids have been given a further 5-year respite, with a ban on these coming in 2035. But are these timeframes unrealistically soon? Are buyers and manufacturers ready? The news has triggered the usual knee-jerk negativity from EV naysayers. Article comment streams have been filled with typical ill-informed arguments about electrical power coming from coal, how children mine the lithium for the batteries in the Congo, and how EVs spontaneously catch fire all the time. Electric early adopters have been playing EV bingo with the responses. But there are some valid concerns, one being the high initial purchase price of EVs compared to internal combustion engine (ICE) vehicles, and the other being the lack of charging infrastructure. The UK government plan does include £1.3 billion funding for charge points and some more for car purchasing grants. The funding for charging infrastructure is direly needed. DevicePilot recently collated information from 379 UK councils to show that there was considerable disparity across the UK, with £1.91 $2.50 being spent in Scotland per capita of population, but only 45p/60c in England. Just 20% of UK councils have plans for rolling out charging by 2025, and there will be a mere 1 point per 19,159 residents by the end of 2021 in England, compared to 1 per 6,449 people in Scotland. However, even in London, where there's a charge point for every 2,740 people, that's hardly enough to go around. You can't expect everyone to buy EVs if there's nowhere to plug them in. However, even before the UK ban announcement, EVs had been having a bumper sales year, despite the pandemic. Every month for some time now, sales figures from the British Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders, SMMT, have shown major growth for EVs where every other type has been dropping like a stone. For example, in October 2020, sales of battery electric vehicles (BEVs) had nearly tripled compared to October 2019, where petrol car sales had fallen 21% and diesel car sales by 38%. The market share for BEVs is still small at 5.5% for the year to date, but that kind of growth is going to mean just a few years will be needed before they take over the market. Indeed, in Europe, EVs have already started selling more than diesel cars in Europe, according to JATO Dynamics. There are, obviously, incentives to help the sale of EVs in the UK, currently £3,000 per $4,000, and even higher ones in several European countries, particularly France. So you could argue that a ban isn't necessary. Let the market decide with the assistances already in place.